Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to another edition of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Today, we're going to be interviewing a very unique individual, up and coming superstar in the world of professional wrestling. He's got signed to a new year contract of 1 year by Alex Red in ARW. We're about to welcome Jerry swirlz, and he's going to tell us about his journey and pretty much his way into the wrestling world, how it began, what rivalries he got, and we're going to welcome him in right now as we speak. That took him to become a professional wrestler. He should be getting plugged in right now. Just give us about a minute. Should be. Here he is, Jerry swirlz. Welcome, sir.
Well, glad to be here, sir. How are you?
Good, good. It's an honor to have you on the show. Up and coming
Fun for me to
superstar.
be here. I will say that.
So we've seen your transition. We've seen you come up from referee to commentator to wrestler. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when I first came to the Atomic shows, I was nothing more than just a fan who loved professional wrestling. I've been watching professional wrestling since 2002. I grew up on guys like Brock Lesnar. Heck, I'll even say it, Shannon Moore. I mean, just Rey Mysterio, everybody in the Cruiserweight division, like Rey Mysterio, Spike Dudley. I mean, like, I could go on about that whole division. John Cena. There's so many wrestlers, and like when I went to the Atomic shows, my there's somebody who was at my dad's job who actually, I can't thank him enough for getting the person. I'll get into that a little bit, but someone told me about Atomic being in town, like in Cocoa, and it was only a 30-minute drive. I was like, wow, I never knew wrestling in Cocoa existed. And when I went to the shows, went to one show, got to see Adam Rose and CJ O'Doyle, Axe Clover, and that was a good match. And then fast forward, went to another show, saw Shannon Moore versus Chico Adams, and that was it. That was the match that really made me want to step over that barricade and go over to that next level. Then I started training in late July, early August to become a wrestler. But my first trainer, there was a school that I was training at before 2.0, and he only saw me as a referee. Over time, I thought that was cool. That's kind of what I thought I wanted. But there have been a couple of guys that have told me there's two things you can do. You can either be a really good wrestler, or be a really good referee, and I wanted to be a wrestler more than anything in this business. So, I got to be a part of the Atomic shows as a ref. Over time, I grew and grew, and then eventually it led to somehow, I don't know where this came about, but people always wanted me to get my head shaved. Like, I mean, now it's starting to grow back again. I'm going to get it cut as soon as possible. I'm not going back to curls. I promise on that. But really, like, during it felt like I was going through a phase. It felt like I was back in high school. And it just felt like, trying to find yourself, trying to go through all of these, like, different steps to get to where I needed to be. And just little by little, day by day, I kept getting better, and I developed this personality of having quote unquote a douchebag. And during that little time, I had issues. I've had a couple brothers get in my head and make me see the different line of light. And I'm pretty sure if you know the story, then you know how I helped Brothers in Arms win the tag titles against the Vindicated Villains of Fulton and Vertigo.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, believe it or not, Fulton is coming back pretty soon. So he's the only one, believe it or not, he's the only person I think I haven't talked to yet that I haven't forgiven. I've forgiven everybody else. Jesse, obviously, Vertigo, just all the guys that I've screwed over in the past as a referee, and I've apologized. Fulton's been the only one. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I know he's got a different attitude in OVE, and hopefully he doesn't get his guys down there to beat the crap out of me. So I'm not looking forward to that.
Well, hey, man, you got to take it as they come. You know what I mean? You have this rivalry
Exactly.
going with Brothers in Arms and Alex Red. the last event that you were in, Mayleys and Mayhem, you were put in a handicap match by the new general manager of ARW, Jason Dugan,
Yep.
came up with a victory. So I know that really pissed him off a lot. So now going into this event also coming up, Star Spangled Slammer, what do you think your chances going into this event now with the new general manager and they got this plot going up against you?
Well, Jason Dugan, I've come to know him for the longest of time, and I'll give him credit where credit's due. He's probably been one of the very few people to help evolve and adapt me to the next level, not without controversy, of course. He taught me ways that I cheated a few times. I remember, and I know there was a couple matches where I've helped him with matches, and now it seems the roles have kind of reversed in a way. Now that he is general manager, and now that Alex Red has sided with him, which a little bit of history between me and him. I first met Alex back at the first time show that I went to, which was V for Victory, and we didn't think nothing much until later on. We each other a little bit more behind the scenes. I thought he was cool, and he trusted me with that position in the match, and then
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
turned his back on me. Which he says that I put his hands on him, but I wanted to confront him, and I wanted to tell him, like, man, like, why did you do this? For so long, he betrayed us. To me, it felt like he betrayed his own family when he sided with Jason during that match, after the match, to say. When he screwed Jesse Neal, when he gave Jesse the low blow, when he screwed me, and pushed me, and he got Jason to beat the crap out of me. I felt betrayed. I personally felt betrayed. And now that they stacked the deck against me, against Southern Strong Style, which I've seen them wrestle before. Don't get me wrong. I have no credit taken away from them. But when he stacked the deck against me with them, I thought, okay, so this is what it's coming to. This is what he wants from me. Part of me feels like it's a test, but also part of me, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to break me down. They're trying to give me. They're trying to punish me for just going against the.
Just pretty much going up against the authority. Just going up against the authority.
Yes.
They want to make your life miserable. But you did get the upper hand on them in the last event. Let's see what the next event is going to bring to you. You know what I mean? But
it's funny you say that because they don't have anything for. I think I'm just gonna show up. I don't know nothing's been planned. Nothing's been announced for me. But never say never. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, who knows? You might could just go there and raise hell.
I could. Who knows? Maybe I could just go around giving everybody a torch break in the back of. I could just break the whole stage down and just have like lights flickering. Jerry swirlz is unpredictable. You can never predict what I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the good thing about the character, though. Nobody was predicting you were going to win that handicap match. So I think that it kind of caught the attention of the authority, but in some way, I think they kind of will you in to see how far you can go, and then just lay.
They're really trying to press my buttons just to see if I'll crack. Yeah. They're really trying to push me up to that bar and see how long it's going to take for me. But
we're definitely going to be there to see this event. You know what I mean? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, especially that Atomic Gold Rush match, that it's going to be every title on the line, which
I've been in one of those matches before, and I'm pretty sure if you remember at the Downtown Melbourne show, a certain Jerry swirlz got to become the first and probably the only male bombshell
champion. I know, I remember that. So
first and only.
Well, you worked hard. You got the contract from Alex Red, so you got that 1-year contract. Let's see if he continues. You know what I mean? And you just got to keep up with it. I've seen you before. When I went to Pro Wrestling 2.0, I did see you train there, and it was pretty good experience. Now that you've come out of that experience and you've taken all that into the ring, do you see yourself, besides the women's bombshell title, getting into that, that championship picture or into that rivalry with other stars?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, Harvey Whippleman won the WWE Women's Championship one time, and that did justice for him. And I know, like, it's vice versa for the women's, and Jacqueline won the Cruiserweight title against Chavo Guerrero. So, I mean, and obviously China, of course, winning the Intercontinental. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I think actually I have a rematch clause.
Well, anything's
Really think
possible.
about it.
Anything's possible in professional wrestling.
That's true. Anything, it's unpredictable. It is just so undescribable. Really, is how I see it. And you know, I actually technically am owed a rematch because when everything was all said and done, and I had my hand raised, Destiny immediately bought me from behind and had a rematch right there. So does that technically consider me a rematch? I mean, we should get a rally for that, if anything.
Depends if Alex Red goes by the rematch clause. If you won the title, you lose it, you get your rematch back. So it all depends. But he is the authority. He is the boss. He
That's
calls the
true.
shots,
Yep. As unfortunately, I gotta take fight the bull bites. But really, what I do have one title in mind that I want to go for. And not many people would be very surprised about this, but I want to go for the Hardcore Championship in Atomic. I know that sounds crazy, but like, I would not mind tearing it up with Chuckles, or even, and he calls me his little, and he calls me his little. I'm his little brother, Zach Monstar. Like before there was. It's funny about Zach. Like, I never really knew him when he first came to Atomic, and we were just distant. And now he literally treats me like I'm his little brother, and he's helped me along the way. He's actually been one of those very few people that have helped me. I told him one day on the phone, I told him, like, there's a lot of people that have helped me in this business grow, and you've been one of those people. And he's helped me he's helped me out with a platform, and he's helped me out, like, just establish myself as a character, and like to help me learn the error of my ways. And he was another person that I had to forgive, of course. So, but if he wants to have another person in the madhouse, Jerry Swirlz has no problem giving him a twerk break in the madhouse.
Okay, so I'm sure they are listening to these words. These competitors are being taken on notice. If there's anything that you would like to say on your behalf towards the Brothers in Arms and Alex Red going into this event June 14th, you have the floor completely for yourself. Speak your mind and say what you want to say.
All right, Alex Red, Jason Dugan, Brothers in Arms, the people of Atomic Management, really. You guys want to put curveball after curveball, block after block against me. I'm just gonna say this: no matter what you put in front of me, I got the heart. It's not the size and the heart; it's the heart and the dog that matters. And no matter what you try to throw at me, I'm just gonna keep fighting. I will not give up. I don't care what you do to me. I don't care how you punish me. You can put me with 2 guys. You can put me with 3. You can put me with 5. It does not matter. I'm gonna come out stronger, better, faster, and more determined than I've ever been in my career. I will be there for everything. I will be there for anything. Most importantly, you can take your brothers, you can take your management, and most importantly, and this is for you, Alex Red, you can take this middle finger and you can shove it up America's ass, and you can suck it. Personally.
Very well said. I'm sure they heard that loud and clear. You hear it, fans. Alex Red, Brothers in Arms, officially you've been put on notice by Jerry Swirlz. He says he's going to make an impact June 14th, Star Spangled Slammer. Tune in, because I'm sure going to be there as well. Mr. Swirlz, thank you for being on the show. We appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and we hope your career progresses to new heights and continue training and do what you got to do.
Luis, thank you so much for this interview. I cannot be more happy. Personally, from you, out of all the interviews I've done, this is probably one of my personal favorites, so thank you.
I appreciate that. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. We appreciate the professionalism, and keep on rocking.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day. Oh, by the way, SMA.
Take care.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
Well, there you go, fans. Jerry Swirlz, one of the members of ARW, Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling. Slammer on June 14th. So let's see how it's going to go. He did put on notice the Brothers in Arms and Alex Red. Thank you, fans, for watching. As always, you guys have always been our loyal fans who's always watching and tuning into our shows and our episodes as well as interviews. Thank you for watching. We'll see you this Friday again for another episode of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. That topic is going to be superstars who've never made it into the Hall of Fame and why they should be into the Hall of Fame. Thank you for everything, fans. Good night.